No matter how young some Nollywood actors are, they just look older than their age. Whether it's their facial features, body structure, or even the way they carry themselves, these actors and actresses often leave fans arguing about their real age. In some cases, their choice of roles only fills the confusion, making them seem far beyond their years. So click on the like button to like the video as we look into Nollywood actors who look older than your age. Sonia Adima, one of those Nollywood actors who came into the industry as a child actor, but somehow, even as a child, looked like someone that already had a wife and 2 children. From the moment he stepped into the Nollywood, it was clear that this was no regular small boy. His face had that uncle at family meetings maturity even when he was just a teenager. Born on May 8, 1999, Sonia is currently 25 years old. If you ask the average Nigerian, they might say, this one should be pushing 35 at least. His strong facial features and deep voice do not help matters. In these teenage years, while his peers were still carrying JS3 lunchboxes, Sonia was already looking like someone who had finished NYSC and was scouting for government contract. Now at 25, he carries himself with the composure of a man who has seen it all. The way he talks, the way he walks, even the way he takes pictures, it all screams respected elder. His mature looks, combined with the fact that he is already a father, have only cemented the belief that he somehow skipped his 20s entirely. You would expect a 25-year-old to still have some youthful playfulness, but Sonia moves like someone who already has a retirement plan. If there was ever a Nollywood actor who looked like they skipped their 20s and went straight to their 40s, it's definitely him. Chinenye looks older than her age, and Nigerians have noticed. She is one of those young actresses who can confuse an entire gathering just by standing next to her elder sister. As the second of the Ogwike sisters, you'd expect her to look, well, younger, but no. Chinenye had other plans. With her slightly bold physique and mature features, many people automatically assume she is the eldest. In fact, if you ask some Nigerians, they might even say, are you sure she's not the firstborn? Born on August 17, 2009, Chinenye is just 15 years old, but she looks like someone already preparing for university graduation. She has the kind of appearance that makes people mistakenly place her in her late teens, and honestly, who can blame them? Her presence, confidence, and general outlook make her seem much older than her actual age. Even when she stands next to her elder sister, it's easy to get confused about who is older. As she continues to evolve in Nollywood, Chinenye is likely to transition seamlessly into more mature roles. Whether people think she is 15 and already pushing 20, one thing is certain. Her talent speaks louder than her age, and at this rate, by the time she actually turns 18, some Nigerians might start asking if she's ready for marriage. Regina Daniels. Regina is one of those Nollywood stars who somewhat skipped the youthful, struggling phase and went straight into full-blown madame mode. Born in the year 2000, she is only in her mid-20s, but if you tell some Nigerians that, they might squint and say, are you sure? This girl has seen life. From her lifestyle to her fashion choices, Regina has managed to look and carry herself like someone who has been on the Billionaire Wife Committee for at least a decade. A major reason why people struggle to accept her real age is her marriage to billionaire businessman and politician Nen Woko. While her maids were still figuring out how to survive in NYSC camp, Regina had already mastered the art of sitting pretty in private jets. Getting married young and stepping straight into a life of wealth and luxury accelerated her transformation from teenage actress to full-fledged madame of the house. If that wasn't enough, she is also a mother of 2 male children. And let's be honest, once Nigerians hear mother of 2, they mentally add at least 10 years to your age. No questions asked. Her fashion sense also does nothing to stop the age confusion. While many ladies in her 20s are still experimenting with crop tops and ripped jeans, Regina moves like someone with shares in high-end fashion houses. She often dresses in elegant, sophisticated outfits, sometimes looking like she's about to chair a women's empowerment seminar or host a Billionaire Wives brunch. No wonder people assume she's much older than she actually is. Despite all this, Regina has successfully transitioned from a child star to a business mogul, billionaire wife, a mother, while still maintaining her acting career. She has proven that age is no barrier to success, even if half of the country still refuses to believe she's only in her mid-20s. Uche Obodo. Uche is one of those Nollywood actresses who, no matter how many times she announces her real age, Nigerians will still shake their heads and say, "Madam, stop playing with us." Born on May 17, 1986, she is currently 38 years old. But if you leave Nigerians to do the math, they might add an extra 10 to 15 years for free. The actress recently found herself under an attack from social media trolls who outrightly refused to believe she was just turning 38. The drama started when Uche proudly marked her birthday and shared the news with her fans, but instead of happy birthday messages, some Nigerians entered her comment section with calculators and accusations, claiming she had been a grown woman when she started acting. The argument became so heated that she had to pull out her voter's card and international passport as evidence, but even that wasn't enough to convince people. Some still insisted that she looked like she was in her 50s, and to be fair, well, let's just say their confusion wasn't entirely baseless. With her strong features, her aura, and the way she carries herself like someone who has seen things, it's easy to understand why Nigerians keep adding extra years to her age. Whether she is 38, 48, or 58 in their eyes, one thing is for sure: Uche Obodo will always be a force to reckon with in Nollywood. Destiny Etiko. Born on August 12, 1989, she is currently 35 years old, but if you ask the average Nigerian, they will tell you she must be in her 40s, no matter how many times she says she was born on August 12, 1989. Many Nigerians refuse to believe she is just 35. And honestly, who can blame them? With a backside bigger than Nigerians' problems, full-grown madam energy, or the way she walks into a room like a well-respected auntie, one thing is certain: Destiny looks older than her age. The confusion isn't just about her age, it's the way she carries herself, the way she speaks, and most importantly, that body. Destiny possesses the kind of curves that Nollywood costume designers have to plan outfits around carefully. Her backside alone has caused more traffic than a broken down trailer on Third Mainland Bridge. People have accused her of getting cosmetic surgery, but she insists it's all natural, purely a blessing from her ancestors. And with that kind of physical structure, it's no wonder people assume she's been on Earth longer than her birth certificate suggests. Her choice of roles in Nollywood doesn't help either. Directors don't even try casting her as a young village girl. Destiny is strictly for big madame roles. At the end of the day, no matter how many times she reminds people she was born in 1989, the illusion remains. With her commanding presence, powerful curves, and the way she moves like someone who already has 5 grown children in the university, Destiny Etiko will always be one of those Nollywood stars who look far older than her age. And honestly, she wears it like a badge of honor. Emanuela Samuel. Emanuela is one of those celebrities who constantly leaves people confused about her age. She rose to fame as a child comedian in Mark Angel comedy, but as she has grown, her facial features and mannerisms have made many believe she's much older than she actually is. Born in 2010, Emanuela is still in her early teens, but some Nigerians refuse to accept that fact. In their minds, she has somehow crossed into her 20s, and honestly, with the way she carries herself, you can almost understand why. The situation reached a peak last year when she trended on X for posting a video that many felt was too sultry for her age. The backlash was so intense that even random aunties online started advising her parents to hold her well before she skips teenagehood entirely and enters full-blown adulthood. Despite the constant disbelief about her real age, Emanuela continues to shine. Angel Onigwe. Angel Onigwe is one of Nollywood's stars who have the kind of face and confidence that make people argue about her age. Born on June 27, 2005, she is currently 19 years old. But if you tell some Nigerians that, they might look at you sideways and say, "You mean she's not in her early 20s? From her outfits to her attitudes, everything about Angel gives the impression that she has aged beyond her years. Despite constantly being mistaken for someone in her early 20s, Angel continues to grow in Nollywood, proving that age is just a number when it comes to talent. But let's be honest, at this rate, by the time she actually turns 21, some Nigerians might start calling her Auntie Angel. Annie Icha. Anicha has a kind of presence that makes people double check her age. At 32, she carries herself with the confidence of someone who has settled family disputes and given unsolicited marriage advice at gatherings. Born on December 28, 1988 in Kogi State, her robust physique, especially in the chest area, often makes her appear as if she has spent decades navigating adulthood with wisdom and humor. Her friends never fail to remind her that her figure could easily pass for someone approaching their 40s, and she takes it in stride like a true Nollywood star. Shola Shobowale. Shola looks older than her age, and nobody is complaining. At 61, she carries herself with the kind of authority that makes even younger actors automatically adjust their posture when she walks in. Her deep voice alone can make stubborn children sit upright, and her powerful facial expression have the ability to reset someone's brain in seconds. In Nollywood, where actors struggle to balance youthfulness with experience, Shola has effortlessly mastered the art of looking older than her age while remaining timeless. From the wedding party to the king of boys, she has played motherly roles so convincingly that many assume that she has been raising children since the 1800s. In a country where people call any woman with a strong presence mommy, regardless of age, Shola Shobowale is the undisputed queen of looking older than her age. And honestly, with the way she carries it, with grace and power, nobody dares to question it. Toyin Abraham. Toyin looks older than her age, and it's not even up for debate. Born in 1982, she should be in her early 40s, but the way she carries herself, you would think she personally advised Nigeria's first president. Whether she's on screen or just walking into an event, her expressions and regal presence give off the vibe of someone in her late 40s or even early 50s. The next time you see Toyin Abraham in a movie commanding the scene with her mature elegance, just know that behind the older than her age appearance is a woman who can switch from strict matriarch to playful comedian in seconds. This is a time to like this video. Meanwhile, I did a video about some Nollywood actresses who gave birth as teenagers. Click on the video showing on the screen to know your favorite Nollywood actresses who gave birth as teenagers. Click on it before this video ends, because if this video ends, it will go away. See you in the next video. Bye.